The 7 ways to get sellers to actually chase you. What is up, guys? Zach in here.
Rick in here.
And in today's video, we're going to show you exactly how to have sellers actually chasing you. So there's going to be no cold calling involved, no you going after the seller or you chasing the sellers. The sellers are actually going to go to you wanting to sell the property. I know this is a big change of what you expect in the wholesaling real estate game, but really when it comes to marketing and finding motivated sellers, you don't always have to be the one chasing after them. They can be going and chasing you for you to give a cash offer on their property. What we're going to do today is break down all 7 of these things so you can get sellers chasing you.
So guys, just to remind you, when I started out in my first year of wholesaling, I actually made over $250K without doing a single cold call. So I want you to know it is possible. And what we want to do is share with those techniques with you today. So the first one is direct mail. And I'm pretty much an expert on this. And direct mail is what you call an inbound lead, meaning motivated sellers are going to contact you. Now, why this is so exciting is, number one, is instead of you calling 5,000 people, you might get 80 or 100 people call in. And just because they call you doesn't mean they're motivated. But here's the beauty of it. When they call you, you have an opportunity. And you have to look at every call like it's an opportunity. Remember, the seller had to have the guts to call you. Here's the key to direct mail. Answer your phones live. If you're going to spend all that money and energy getting lists and getting the mailing out, at least answer your phone live, because if you don't answer it live, they're probably not going to leave a message and they're going to call the next postcard. The other thing I love about direct mail, other than the sellers chasing you, is it's 100% legal. You can't get in trouble doing this technique as long as you pay the United States Postal Service stamp fee. Direct mail, honestly, is one of the easiest, most scalable ways to have motivated sellers chasing you. If you guys want to learn more on how to take advantage of direct mail, go to freewholesaling.com, and under the marketing section, there is a mailing mastery course in there. It's 100% free. And I summed up my 21 years experience of direct mail and shared it with you on how you can duplicate my success.
Number 2 here, Bandit Signs. So I made my first $100,000 in wholesaling real estate. You might be surprised at this without cold calling at all. Over 100K my first year off of this one strategy. And this strategy is just Bandit Signs. Bandit Signs are those "We Buy Ugly Houses" signs you probably saw on the side of your road. And that's what I did. Had a phone number right there, said "We Buy Houses." Boom, I got sellers actually calling inbound to me wanting to sell the property. That's how I got my first deal. I was in my high school class. Somebody called, they want to sell their house, they lost their job. Boom, over $20,000 on my deal. The truth is, Bandit Signs are so stupid simple. You just write a phone number you can get from Google Voice. You can put "We Buy Houses" on it. You can get all this stuff from Home Depot. You can put a Sharpie. You can get it printed. And honestly, just put them out. Some markets work better than others on this, but I'm telling you, you can get your first wholesaling deal and make hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars from just Bandit Signs.
So number 3 is reverse driving for dollars. And basically, it's similar to driving for dollars, but what you do is take your niche list, like a code violations or like a tax delinquency, and maybe you have 100 prospects on there. And then what you do is logistically figure out in sequential order to hit all the addresses within that area. And you put a sticky note on the door. Now, it's just a simple yellow sticky note. Says, "Hey, got a quick question for you," or a quick question about your house, your name, and your virtual phone number, and you stick it on there. The cool thing about this is it creates an efficiency standpoint for you. So if you put out 100 and say 10 people called you, it saves you 90 very difficult conversations, the amount of endless hours you have to talk to people that aren't motivated. And what happens is motivated sellers reach out to you and contact you. Face it, they're already on your list. They're a high target. And when they reach out and talk to you, it makes it a heck of a lot easier for sellers chasing you. And keep in mind, with the advent of Ring cameras and people not answering their doors, this honestly is the most efficient way as opposed to just straight up door knocking like I learned when I started out. Guys, reverse driving for dollars with your niche list has an incredible effect on having motivated sellers chase you directly.
Number 4 here, this is a great one. This is just digital Bandit Signs. So I kind of talked about Bandit Signs, but you have to physically go out there and do it. Now, if you're virtually wholesaling, you can't go put out these Bandit Signs. But what you can do is put those "We Buy Ugly Houses" type signs on the internet. Now, I know that sounds kind of weird. This is another thing we've kind of patented here on the channel. You can go out here and go to Facebook groups, Craigslist ads, and just post for free, costs $0 at all. Bandit Signs you have to spend money on, and actually make posts and go into Facebook groups and have AI write all the ad copy for you. You can have hundreds and hundreds of types of ad copy with ChatGPT and just have these posts going out here. I promise you, you start doing these, you're going to have sellers chasing you, inbound leads to you, calling you from these ads that cost no money at all. And some of them aren't even ads. They're like you just infiltrating Facebook groups with tens of thousands of people locally. And I promise you, you'll get wholesaling deals. The majority of people over 30 years old use Facebook. And the way you got to look at that is most of your sellers are going to be over 30 years old. Heck, probably 40, 50, 60, 70 plus. And most of them use Facebook. So if you're a kid like me, 20, 21, 22 years old, that's like, oh, Instagram's where it's at. Most sellers are not going to be on Instagram every day. They're on Facebook. So that's a great way to do it. And obviously they're on Craigslist. If you want to learn how to do digital bandit signs, we do have a free digital bandit sign breakdown inside of freewholesaling.com, or free wholesaling course.
So number 5 is JVing. And I'll go into a little bit more detail on this. And JV is just an acronym for joint venture. And most likely, if you're just starting out, the opportunity is working with other wholesalers just like you and finding a complementary skill set that maybe you're not so good at. So maybe you're really good at finding cash buyers, and there's people that find motivated sellers like me. And I love to find people that help me find great cash buyers, because sometimes you're just so focused in trying to find distressed sellers that you never figured out dispositions. That's okay, as long as you're making money moving forward. So one of the ways that you can scale this is if you create a simple JV form, and you can do it within Podio. You create a one-page landing page, and then basically you put in basic information to get a deal, and you can share this link on a business card, a website. When you guys go and network at like your RIA events, remember, you're better off making some money than no money by partnering up someone with a complementary skill set with you. Guys, JVing, it is a great way to work with others, do deals together. And remember, the best way to do is create a win-win situation. Don't overlook JVing, because when they fill out these forms, these are inbound leads. These are deals that possibly the seller would not be able to sell without the help of you finding a cash buyer or you finding a distressed seller. JVing is a great opportunity, and you need to look into it because it creates instant inbound seller leads.
And honestly, the best way for JVing for you to get these leads is just go in the comment section. Like you see the video right here. Let people know in the comments who you are, what you're looking to do, and your phone number, and if you've done deals, and do that. We have a lot of live streams on this channel. If you guys go in the live streams and let people know who you are, you go to the Facebook group, you go on Facebook, say, hey, my name's Zach. I live in this market. This is my phone number. I'm looking to do deals. I have a lot of buyers. I promise you, you let people know consistently who you are and what you do inside of a live stream or comments where like-minded people are learning what I think is the best wholesaling content on the internet. You'll have like-minded people that actually want to win with you, and they're going to go on the Podio. They're going to send you deals, and you're going to do a bunch of deals by doing that. If people don't know who you are, and if you don't consistently let people know who you are, they ain't going to let you know who they are. They ain't going to send you deals, and you ain't going to do these deals. But these are deals are $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. You can just split just like that. That's what we love doing. And you can do the same exact thing. Number 6 here. This is a new term we've been talking about forever, but this is an awesome one. It's called Bandit Comments. What are Bandit Comments, right? These are basically Facebook ad bandit comments. So what are bandit signs, right? They're like, we're a little bandit out here. We're outlaws. We're putting signs out. But Bandit Comments is a new one, right? This is one we've announced. We did a live stream on about a month or two ago, and it was insane the results we got. We basically went out here and we taught you guys your competition. Your competition spending, a lot of them are spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month posting Facebook ads. They usually hire a media personality or like a Facebook ads guru to go run the ads for them. And the gurus just want your money. They don't really care. They just post the ad and let it go. And they don't check the comments or they do anything like that. So whenever you see a Facebook ad from Zach Homebuyers, all you have to do is comment below those Facebook ads and just say, hey, my name's Zach. Me and my partner are actually looking to buy a couple more houses for cash just like him. I promise you I'll pay more. Here's my number. I know it's a little disingenuous sometimes to say, but you could probably potentially pay more than that guy if he's going to lowball, so I don't feel bad saying it. And the person posting the ad is spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month to get hundreds of thousands of eyeballs in your local market. Those people are going to see your comment. They're going to be like, what is this guy all about? And they're going to see you, and they're going to be like, wow, this guy's not answering me. But if I just have a phone number right here, and if you can answer your phone, that's the key here, you'll get ahead of that seller before them. Now, obviously, it's going to be competition between you two guys, but it's better having that lead with the competition than no leads at all. And I promise you, you keep it consistent, you will get deals over that person, and you'll start doing deals by this little crazy method. So it's not like a method you should only do, but when you're scrolling through Facebook and you see these type of ads, just comment below. I promise you, you will get deals if you can consistently do it, and they're going to be inbound leads calling you on the internet.
And number 7 is networking with agents. And there's 2 particular ways I like to do this to make it advantageous as possible for the agent and you as a wholesaler. Number 1, you all know that if an agent has a listing and they can't get traction within 3 months, 4 months, and definitely by 6 months, and then occasionally goes out to a year, there's usually a problem with that listing. Now, the problem is the property is either not up to par, or sometimes the seller is completely unrealistic in the number. Now, I give 90 days to every realtor because they always swing the bat. But after 90 days, the writing's on the wall, and those are tired listings. That's what a lot of people think they can go search the MLS. The reality is, if you have a relationship with these realtors and they just need an offer, that's where a wholesaler and a real estate agent work really well together. But the best way to network with a real estate agent is to deal with the off-market property. So the technique I just explained is on-market. So off-market is, hey, Mr. Realtor, if you ever get a listing or a previous seller calls you and say that house is nowhere near up to par as when you sold it to them and it needs work and you know it's not going to pass any type of inspection or financing, give me a call. I'll take a look at it. I'll give you my best offer and I'll pay you your full commission. He's on your side. He can get the deal done and you have no other competition for it. And the reality is this realtor might only call me once or twice a year. That's fine. So many of you have realtors calling you every week, and after every week you don't make an offer on their listings, they write you off and go, oh my gosh, it's another wholesaler. So these are the 2 best ways to deal with them with on-market and off-market properties. Use these techniques and you'll actually get inbound leads. And when you get these leads and you strike a deal, the realtor will actually help you get the deal done because they want to get paid. Don't overlook networking with realtors for great inbound leads.
Those are 7 ways for you to get inbound leads right now. No cold calling, no excuses, none of these things. No outbound. You're going to get sellers chasing you, coming to you. There's no excuses. These are 7 ways that are proven for you if you don't want to go out here and chase and spend all this money, that you can get wholesaling deals. The truth is, and I'm being completely frank with you, you guys have the tools, but most people are not going to do it. They're going to be like, oh, I know how to do Bandit Comments. I know digital Bandit Signs, but I don't want to do it. That's too much work. Well, is being broke a lot of work? Because trust me, being broke's a lot of work. So why don't you actually do a little more work to get rich, to actually do what you need to do? I promise you, if you stick to these strategies, stay consistent, you'll get wholesaling results. So guys, if you got any value from this video, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, go to a free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com. I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out.
Rick Ginn signing out.
Have a blessed one.
See you guys.